So here we're fixing a touch-up pen disaster. The client applied some touch-up pen in a rather haphazard way, which is going to cause damage in the clear, which we're going to show you. And then we're going to show you how we rectify this situation as best as we possibly can. Now with these deeper scratches, we're going to sand to improve, not remove, because we can't remove those deeper scratches. They're too deep. And in a situation like this where we have tri-coat with metal flake, it's not going to ever match perfectly using a touch-up pen, so it's not recommended. Unless, of course, you've gone down through the clear coat and through the paint and you're into metal and then you just want to protect from rusting. It's not going to look great though. And the solvents that are in the touch-up can actually cause damage to the paint. I'll show you here. You can see we've sanded this thoroughly, and right to the right side of that second scratch you can see that there's etching in the paint. That's from the prior paint pen that was just a total mess. And that's from this pattern right here. The solvents that are in that paint are actually going to lift the paint or etch the paint around that area. So we're doing the best we can. And keep in mind, after doing this in the right lighting like we have in our shop, you're always going to see that scratch. It's never going to match perfectly. It's never going to be perfectly level. Now you can see that turned out pretty great, but if you've got high definition or watching this on a big screen, you can see that scratch is still there in the lighting that I have in my shop. Now the client was absolutely thrilled with that, and we didn't go into this job thinking we would be able to remove it, and that's one of the key things you need to know when you're sanding. And you need to set that realistic expectation. After we got all the touch-up pen, you can see that touch-up pen etched and lifted the clear. Look at this texture you can see in the paint here. Now this isn't the easiest thing to catch on camera, but watch as the camera pans back and forth. You can actually see the paint looks lifted, almost like there's a bubble line across the paint. That is an area that we easily could have fixed had the client come directly to us and didn't need touch-up pen because it wasn't going fully through the clear coat. And this is exactly why Jason Kilmer always preaches sand to improve, not remove, because there's a lot of stuff that's smoke and mirrors when you watch these videos. And this is exactly why Jason Kilmer and I are going to be filming a high definition paint correction series that you can subscribe to. And this is going to infuriate the industry because it's only going to be like $7 a month to have Jason Kilmer, one of the best, teach you how to do paint correction along with me and my pretty voice. And realistic, high definition, no smoke and mirrors.